in the 18th century was a time of early exploration, going out into the South Pacific, going out into Africa, various places. And a number of the objects in the Leverian Museum, which it came to be called when it was moved, were type specimens. So that there are type specimens of natural history things from Africa, from the South Pacific. There are type specimens of birds from Hawaii and various other things like that. But there are also many objects that came from the voyages of Captain Cook. And Captain Cook, as many people know, is one of the most important explorers ever to go out into the Pacific in the 18th century. And he collected, Captain Cook, collected many of these objects that were known in various cultures in the Pacific, and he also brought back on his voyages, not necessarily that Captain Cook collected, but the people on the voyages. There were birds and many other natural history things that came into London and became type specimens. And although many of the objects and specimens went to the British Museum, many of them did not. And they went into this private collection of Ashton Lever. And so these are the type specimens on which we build our scientific terminology of today. And so there are those things, and then there are many objects that were collected in, say, Hawaii and Cook Islands, and actually he didn't go to the Cook Islands in spite of being named Cook, but various other places. There were a few pieces from the Cook Islands in Tahiti. There were things in various other places from the Pacific, and they are now, the important objects of cultural identity of the people from the areas in which they were collected.